board flights or at school board meetings, Americans are angrier than ever. Some blame the pandemic while others fault the deep political divide. Whatever the cause, the constant conflict is undermining our relationships, our communities, and even our democracy. Charlene Aaron brings us this look at what can be done to diffuse the anger.
It's official. Our national mood has turned sour, with a recent poll showing more than half of Americans angry about the state of the country. After seeing it play out on the news or across the dinner table, many say it's time to end the rage and heal the wounds. From fights in the air to angry outbursts at school board meetings.
My children will not come to school on Monday with a mask on. All right? That's not happening. And I will bring every single gun loaded and ready.
Outrage has become the new normal.
There's no end of provocations that are playing a part in this.
On CBN's The Global Lane, Peter Wood, author of Wrath, America Enraged, blamed pandemic restrictions and other issues for the rise in tempers.
The arrival of large numbers of people on our Mexican border, the backing up of ships off the West Coast and East Coast trying to deliver goods here, the unleashing of inflation into the mainstream economy. Each of these has brought the temper of mainstream Americans to a near boil.
Stats tracking the conflict over mandating masks for airline passengers tell the story. The FAA reported almost 6,000 cases of unruly passengers last year, a big jump from the 146 complaints filed by flight crews in 2019. Differing political views often the driving force. According to Betsy Sinclair, a political science professor at Washington University in St. Louis, the problem has been building for some 30 years.
If you ask people, how angry are you feeling towards the opposite party? Or how frequently do you feel anger towards the opposite party? We're seeing basically 70% of Americans are reporting tremendous volumes of anger.
In a research paper on the subject, Sinclair points directly at politicians from both parties and how they use mistrust and anger to their advantage.
Candidates and campaigns have manipulated the emotion of anger to generate loyalty. So we often, we quip that a loyal voter is an angry voter. But anger motivates people to take political action. It motivates people to vote.
Sinclair adds that unrestrained anger can threaten democracy, which relies on healthy social interactions between people who disagree.
What we find in our research paper is really that it's the case that anger is so harmful for the things like, will you water your neighbor's plants when they're on vacation? And that it hurts people. It hurts neighborhoods and it hurts families.
As businesses face supply chain and staffing shortages, upset customers have been taking out their frustration on essential workers. Some restaurants are posting signs encouraging diners to be kind. John Cooper of the Christian rock band Skillet says while believers should stand up for biblical values, showing grace to those who disagree with our stance is vital.
Grace has to be us Christians being willing to tell the truth, but not treating our enemies the same way that they treat us. Recognizing that what we really want is for those people to come to know this amazing Lord that we know.
In her book, The Habits of Unity, 12 Months to a Stronger America, One Citizen at a Time, Elaine Park provides key anger management tools.
You can be in a space with someone whose views on a certain topic are entirely different from yours. Shift the conversation. Say, I respect your opinion.
As an antidote, Sinclair suggests civic engagement. Her recently created app, Magnify Your Voice, encourages partisan-neutral involvement in local communities.
There's so many things that we can do that go beyond our partisanship to take care of our basic humanity. And I think that is what matters the most. People are going to disagree about their politics, but they're going to care about each other as a community. And we have to have both things.
Meanwhile, Park believes spreading positivity can spark a unity revolution to help America heal.
Unity is not going to trickle down. We need to bubble unity up from the humility of our own hearts and souls and be humble when we look at in the eyes of another person, no matter what they think.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News.
Still ahead, get a first-hand look at the sweat and tears it takes to make these Marines American warriors. Stay with us.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33%